when everybody's kind of in the trade, and this is kind of what was going on, allocations were all kind of on one side of the boat. Everybody's very excited over the last couple of weeks. All you need is somebody to say, I'm out, and everybody runs in the other direction. That's what's happening here. Here's what you need to know before the bell. Markets are going to be off this morning sharply. We're talking about the Dow being down around 500 points. The Nasdaq's going to be down 3%. Of course, that's going to be mostly Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Google. Those stocks are going to be down sharply this morning. Basically, all the AI stocks are going to be down this morning on this news. Bonds are going to be up this morning. 10-year yields are dropping pretty sharply. We're at 4.5% on the 10-year Treasury. So this is, and the S&P is going to be down about 150 points this morning. So again, these types of drops, they've occurred in the past. We've had these before. So again, it's too late to do anything at this moment. We're going to open at the lows most likely this morning. We may not go anywhere today. We may stay at these levels. We might drift a little bit lower, but the bulk of the selling is going to occur right at the open as all these algorithms try to kick in and just get positions off the books. I suggest just being a little bit cautious, not selling into that initial rip. Let this market kind of figure itself out today. I would really just go do something. I'd go fish today or do something that you like to do. Just try to take your mind off of it. Tomorrow, let's kind of sort through where we are, kind of see how the markets have responded. You go from there. Generally, these types of sell-off days are knee-jerk reactions, and they tend to bounce before you kind of get the market to sort itself out. But again, this market's going to open down pretty sharply this morning. We're going to clip out the 50 and the 20-day moving average. Now, we're going to be back down towards the 100-day moving average this morning. And we'll probably work our way back down to that support level. That's where we held important support here over the previous kind of December, early January sell-off. We had this huge rip in the markets going through the inauguration. This was really kind of part of my article for tomorrow, which is that bullish exuberance had really just returned to the markets in a very strong way. We really pushed up very sharply in the market. So again, the market was also set for some type of event to cause a corrective action. So this action today really kind of is not surprising, only from the standpoint that it just needed a catalyst because bullish exuberance had gotten very extended. We went from neutral on market allocation sentiment to extreme greed in just 2 weeks. It was a very, very sharp reversal. Most every sector and market was back into very overbought territory in that 2-week period. So again, just something to show up like this without any type of real expectation has certainly just kind of fed right into that very overbought condition of the market. You're getting a very fast knee-jerk reaction. I've got to sell. And remember, we've talked about this often with markets, is that when everybody's kind of in the trade, and this is kind of what was going on, allocations were all kind of on one side of the boat. Everybody's very excited over the last couple of weeks. All you need is somebody to say, I'm out, and everybody runs in the other direction. That's what's happening here. It's just you had a catalyst, this exogenous, unexpected event that we've talked about. We never know what's going to come, right? We never know what's going to be. This is one of those events, right? We didn't know it was coming, but here it is, and this causes these very, very sharp reversals. Now, is this the beginning of a much deeper correction? Is this the beginning of the next 20% decline in the markets? Maybe. Maybe we have to rethink this whole AI thing, right? Don't know yet. But this is certainly one of those things we at least want to pay attention to. But again, I encourage you not to just this morning just dump everything and sell stuff. Is this a buying opportunity? Don't know yet. I would just not do anything here. Let the market kind of sort itself out this morning. Let some of the emotional, computer, algorithmic driven selling, let that bypass a bit. Let the market settle down. And then we can kind of figure out what our next steps are going to be. That wraps up what you need to know before the bell this morning.